So if we expand the brackets on the left, we are summing from k equals n plus 1 to 2n of 4k squared minus 2k plus 2k minus 1 upon k. So we are summing 4k cubed minus k. So let's start by going with the k cubed, and let's go to the formula booklet. The sum from r equals 1 to n of r cubed is 1/4 n squared upon n plus 1 all squared. Our problem here is we want to start at n plus 1 and end at 2n. So let's try and work that into the formula that we have been given. So we have to start at 1, and if we go to 2n r cubed, then that would be 1/4 2n squared 2n plus 1 all squared. So that is going to be n squared upon 2n plus 1 all squared. If we sum from r equals 1 to n, then we have 1/4 n squared n plus 1 all squared. So if I want the sum from n plus 1, which is everything after this, up to 2n, then it is these two take away one another. So it's n squared upon 2n plus 1 all squared take away 1/4 n squared upon n plus 1 all squared. Second one we want to sum then from n plus 1 to 2n is k. And remember, that is asking us to do n plus 1 plus n plus 2 plus the whole way up to 2n. So that is an AP with first term n plus 1, and common difference is 1. We want to work out then the number of terms. So the number of terms will be 2n minus n plus 1 plus 1. So that gives us n that we're trying to add together. So the sum of n is n over 2 upon 2a plus n minus 1 times d. So that is going to be n over 2, 2 times n plus 1 plus n minus 1. So n over 2, 2n plus n is 3n plus 2 minus 1 plus 1. So let's bring all of those bits together. 4 times the sum of r cubed, so that is going to be 4n squared upon 2n plus 1 all squared minus 4 times 1/4, so that's 1, so minus n squared upon n plus 1 all squared. Take away n over 2 upon 3n plus 1. All that's left to do now is simplify this. So we have 4n squared plus 4n plus 1. So that is going to give us 16n to the power 4 plus 16n cubed plus 4n squared. Second bracket then is n squared upon n squared plus 2n plus 1. So we're going to be taking away n to the power 4, taking away 2n cubed, and taking away an n squared. And then finally on the end we have subtract 3n squared over 2, and we have subtract n over 2, which is going to give us 15n to the power 4 plus 14n cubed plus 3n squared over 2 minus n over 2 as asked for.